God, that's a good jacket.
Thank you.
Hi Sean, my name is Chris from Chris Cantada Force. I'm a YouTuber from the Philippines. Great to meet you.
Hi, Chris.
So I watched the first 37 minutes of the film and it really looked like you guys were enjoying so much. How was that dynamic like? Was it easy to balance the I'm working with my good friends and I need to get this job done correctly for Marvel and Disney?
You know what? We had a lot of fun making this movie, but Ryan and Hugh and I, we all really respect the gift of this job. And we want to tell a story that is as entertaining for global audiences as possible. So we share a love of the job, but we also share a sense of that privilege and that responsibility. So now there was no challenge getting the job done. The challenge is make every scene great and then make it even better. And that's what we really tried to do on Deadpool and Wolverine.
I'm sure at the core of it all, you are a huge fan of these characters in this story. Was there a specific moment during filming that you just burst out with geekgasm?
Yeah, I mean, first time that Ryan stepped out in his new suit and Hugh stepped out in the blue and yellow. That was iconic. All of us, you had grown men who have done other Marvel movies, dozens of other movies, but when you see the two of them, the size of them, the suits, looking exactly like they look on your jacket, it's like you're seeing some fantasy come to life. And I think all of us geeked out very often.
Music is a huge part of all the Deadpool movies. Do you remember what was in your Spotify playlist during the duration of filming this movie? Did it help get you into that headspace?
Well, yeah, in fact, Ryan and I had a playlist. It is in my pocket. And we called it Logan Pool. And it is 70 songs that are so mismatched and weird in every genre. And when we were writing the movie, we would listen to the soundtrack. The soundtrack that only existed in our fantasy. And then when we were shooting the movie, we would sometimes play songs. And then when we were in the edit room, we just would play a song and watch a scene. No, that's as we were right, play another song. And as soon as a song felt like it took the scene and elevated it, for instance, you saw the opening credit sequence, we tried a lot of songs, but as soon as we listened to that In Sync song, we were like, that's over. That's over because that's perfection. It's very intuitive and music is a huge part of how Ryan works, how I work, and on a Deadpool movie, it's just a blast exploring with music.
For decades, Logan was only played by one person in live action, and of course, that's Hugh Jackman. What was it like directing him as Logan, since he's had all these experiences playing the character? Was there a proud moment for you that you were able to bring out a different side to Logan that you feel that only you could bring out?
When we were writing this script, we wanted to be faithful to this character who we love. But Hugh didn't come back just to do the same thing. So we wanted to write a version of Logan with scenes and different colors to this character that he hasn't played. And one of my great prides is Hugh talking about how fulfilled he is because he got to do things as this Logan that he has never done in any of the other X-Men movies.
I'm a huge fan of your work, but there's one movie of yours that my wife and I love to rewatch over and over, and that's The Internship.
Oh, wow. So that, you know what? When you name a failure to a director, that feels extra good because I love The Internship. It didn't do well when it came out.
I
but
didn't even realize that.
all these years later, so many people tell me that. And you realize, oh, the life of a movie is longer than opening weekend. So I really appreciate
So
that.
it's such a pleasure to talk
Thanks,
to you.
man.
Take care.
Nice to meet you.